Returning hair dye to buy weed. Phones shut off. We wouldn't buy weed. We're just,
It's a joke.
we're joking. All right, hello. I'm talking like a talk show host, and it's not a talk show. This is Marcella. She just moved here from New Mexico.
Hello.
She's gonna stay in New York unless she can't get a job or Marcy is a sugar daddy. Do you have to perform strange favors in the night?
No, I do not, actually.
She's a classy sugar daddy.
There are
She's a classy sugar baby.
When you think of a sugar daddy, you think of a rich old man. My sugar daddy is 2 years younger than me.
So Marcy didn't like the way it smelled when she first got here.
Yeah, for the first hour, my eyes were burning. I think it was just like general polluted air.
She comes from a mountain town in New Mexico, so she breathes pure mountain air every day.
It was like one day. Like by the next day, my eyes didn't hurt. It took probably 2 days for me to get used to the smells. Like I don't notice them anymore. But when I first got here, it was like the smell of like, you would just like walk through clouds of like vomit, poop, sewer smell, and everything's dirty. It's so dirty. I was afraid to touch everything. I was like panicking. I felt like I had like some OCD or something. And I'm not a clean freak. I don't think I am, but I mean, it's not dirty everywhere. But like typically, like you like in New Mexico, you go into a Starbucks and it's always clean.
Let's not talk too much about how dirty New York is. It's a very clean place. Very clean. I'm sponsored by the city of New York, so I have to say it's clean. We have a new issue of The Noodle coming out. We've been working hard because, well, that's what we do. Okay, this is called The Joys of Rock Bottom. It's the fold-out. Here is Marcella. I drew this. Look how crazy that looks. Look how long will it take to deposit. Anyway, should we read it? No. Should we read it out loud? I could. Yeah.
Just a little preview.
Do I want to tell them how down and out in Paris and London we are?
I don't know. I kind of want them to buy it. Can you buy the noodle? Buy it.
Yeah, we're about to put this noodle out. Okay, the thing is, I mean, the reason we're able to delightfully relish in our poverty so well is because we know it's all going to work out and be okay, and this is just a bump in the road. And it's not even a bump. It's an amusement park. It's a big amusement park on the highway, and we stopped through. And we're living in a 6x12 shoebox in Harlem for $7.50 a month total. My dinner tonight is a box of nips I bought from a crackhead. 50-cent honey bun breakfast. Paper towels for toilet paper. Asking Marcella's sugar daddy for money. Wearing the same socks for 5 days. Bathroom in the hallway with no toilet paper. An empty bottle of VO5 shampoo. An empty bottle of nips. Where did I go? Wearing the same socks for 5 days. Did I say that one already? Returning hair dye to buy weed. Phones shut off. We wouldn't buy weed. We're just,
It's a joke.
We're joking. Phone shut off. Refilling an empty water bottle with tap water. Free happy hour wings with wine at Blue Jeans. A 35-cent banana for breakfast. Camping in your own house. No stove, no microwave, nothing. Hiding your recycling from the city in a black bag because you can't afford a clear one. They put some clear ones down there. Buying cigarettes with money you don't have because of a social media trigger. Moving into a music school will be an upgrade. Walking 30 blocks at night for a spare key because you can't afford a cab. Buying a single piece of sushi in Times Square. Not owning any Q-tips. Tethering 3 devices to one cell phone because my neighbor changed the Wi-Fi password. She got locked out of her room yesterday, so that's karma.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Couch is my mattress folded in half. We did need money. Her sugar daddy put $100 in the bank. We get 2 slices of pizza and bring them to another restaurant where we ordered 2 glasses of wine, then 2 more wines. Rock bottom. Never tasted so sweet. So yeah, I know you're going to be wanting to run right out and grab your copy of The Noodle as soon as possible. I think that was a pretty moving entry.
Just to clarify, because I got some concerned messages from some people who saw that on Instagram. We're budgeting. So
yeah, we're budgeting.
I have money. Like, I'm not going to starve. It's just, like, my sugar daddy sends me spa stamps. So, like, you know, I can't, like, do the things that I'm used to doing, like, on a normal basis. So he just sends me money to just give a little cushion, make it a little more comfortable.
And then my job hasn't paid me for 2.5 months because I don't know why.
That's a big mess.
But the check's coming, I don't know, today or tomorrow. I swear to God this time.
Yeah, we're making it.
2-day rush. 2-day rush, she said. Okay. Oh, should we play the more Cardi B song?
I feel ridiculous rapping. So again, this is like a joke.
And I feel ridiculous doing anything at all.
This is a joke. I don't think like I'm a rapper.
But this song is no joke. This song is no joke. No. This is our jam.
Yeah, this is our morning jam.
Serious. It's a serious.
Our morning jam.
But Marcy knows she's not as hard as Cardi B.
Yeah,
so she feels a little self-conscious about it because she's like, I worked at my mom's insurance agency. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I don't rap. I don't even listen to rap. I don't even know how to rap. So. Said little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. In the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga hustle, don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money moves. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. Now she say gonna do what to do. Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at. You know where I be. You in the club just to party. I'm there, I get paid a fee. I be in and out there, thanks so much. You know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who ain't fond of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? I don't bother with these hoes. Don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say goals. Bitch, I'm who they trying to be. Look, I'm just chillin' the babe. I'm just chill with your boo. I'm just chillin' your babe. My pussy feel like a lake. He wanna swim with his face. I'm like, okay. I let him get what he want. He buy me a Saint Laurent and in the whip. When I go fast as a horse, I got the junk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street. No, you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. I hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me. Their baby father wanna bill. Say, little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive. These is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. Hit the store. I can get them both. I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick to cut a nigga hustle. Don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now. I make money moves. Say I don't wanna dance. I make money moves. And I just checked out my account. Cause I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. And these hoes be mad at me. And I don't remember the words to the song. I think we are 10 practices away from like platinum badass status on that performance at an open mic. Busting that out at an open mic. Should we talk about Trump Towers?
Well, I'll just give them a little background. So I put it in the noodle because it's a politically incorrect liberal rag for conservatives. And we thought, what with our talk about, like, you know, the inner death of creating a resume that occurs inside you each time you make a resume, and living poor and selling out isn't so bad by Damien in Boston. So we thought it would be good to like even it out by going to the international, it's the World Party at the World Bar in Trump Tower. I think it's at the top of the building. It's at the top or near the top of the building. I didn't know the UN was across the street from Trump Tower. And then there was a picture of the World Bar, and it was like the unofficial hangout.
Watering hole.
The unofficial watering hole for the UN. And I was like, the UN hangs out at the Trump Tower World Bar? I'm like, really? I don't know. I feel like we should go to the UN and ask them if that's true. But you know what? They used to hang out there before Trump was president, so we didn't have such a polarizing thing going on. So there's these Wednesday weekly parties at the World Bar in Trump Tower, and we thought we could go. We're budgeting, and it costs like $10 to get in, and then the drinks are like on a scale of $11 to $30.
Yeah, so it's like Trump Tower article for the noodles.
Although they have happy hour 2 for 1. I saw that, but. Anyway, and do we want to give money to Trump Tower right now, you know? And, I mean, I'm all about making America, I don't know when it was great compared to, I mean, what, you know, great for who. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm all for making America not suck again. Yeah, but if we did go, we were going to see what happens and write a reactive piece.
Yeah, from our perspective.
Yeah.
From our unique perspective.
I mean, we don't necessarily have, like, a judgy liberal or conservative perspective. It's
what is our perspective? We're 2 mice in a shoebox.
What's from our 2 mice in a shoebox
in Harlem?
We forgot to brag. It's brag time. Could check in vlog without what?
I told you get this ready.
Cheers to a very productive morning. Okay, we're gonna brag.
I'm going to start by bragging that we left the house before 8 a.m. today. We found a space to sit.
Well bragged.
And we found a spot to sit at. We got to pick whatever seat we wanted. Nobody was there. It was amazing. And then we proceeded to get a lot of work done. I finished my LinkedIn profile, which has just been an agony. Today I did it. Got that done. I applied for a job.
I applied for associate editor at Hyperallergic. It's a global art writing enterprise based in Williamsburg. I've also applied to Warn, women-run digital media agency. No, they also have a magazine. I applied. I'm not going to say. It's too amazing.
Yeah, she'll reveal it if she gets an interview.
I'll reveal it if I get an interview. Marcy has a lot of brags.
Yeah, and I know my sugar daddy in real life. This isn't like some rando I got on like Seeking Arrangement or something.
I found this guy in Arkansas and he's going to take care of me.
No, this is somebody that I've known, as I've been friends with since I was like 21. And he's younger than me. He's not like some old crazy guy or anything.
Nothing wrong with old crazy guys.
Nothing wrong with them.
Yeah. If you're watching and you're an old crazy guy.
Yeah, you want to like buy me things.
Keep on rocking.
You can send them on. Like, I've been making new friends, and Eva tells them I have a sugar daddy, and it sounds really crazy and like weird.
She just has fun saying
It's
that.
just so
It's
fun
funner
to
to
say
say.
It's
It's not fun to be like, my boyfriend.
Yeah, no, and we don't use that. We don't say boyfriend. No.
You need to take everything out of that bag and wash it.
We're not talking about the coffee that poured into my purse this morning.
I reverse brag that Marcy stained her beautiful pink thing like with coffee all over it.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it so well, but
So-
it's totally stained in like a
The
wall
coffee
of
at Double
coffee.
Dutch, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, and I might get lots of hate, and that's fine, but I'm just not a fan of this coffee at Double Dutch.
I had the same idea. I sat down, I'm holding a double Dutch coffee, and I'm like, this tastes kind of gross and weird. And I was like, maybe I have an unrefined palate because I'm not appreciating some sort of pure roast technique that produces this taste, but it really was kind of like a laundry taste.
It's so synthetic and chemical. Like, there's no semblance of coffee. The only thing about it is it's dark.
You know,
And
but
it's
if we
liquid.
go there and tell them this, they'll be like, this is the purest mountain roast that we've ever roasted.
Yeah. So, my 16-ounce cup of coffee, I've probably had about 2 ounces, maybe 3, over the course of 3 hours because I can't stand the taste. It's just sitting there, and I'm almost done, and I'm just nervous because I want to get out of there. And there's like these little, like, gnat-type things, like, surrounding the coffee, and I'm just trying to swipe them away, and I knock the coffee over, and it literally dumps over and pours into my purse.
And she was like, if that coffee was any good, I would have drank it already and wouldn't have spilled it on my shit.
And this English guy next to me he's like laughing because he's also heard us like complaining periodically throughout the morning. And
Was he there the whole time?
yes, he made like a comment about it. He's like, and he just like by the time the coffee spilled, he just couldn't handle it and just starts laughing. And yeah.
Tell them to go to nightlynoodlemonthly.com. Made this by hand. There's the cover right now.
And the noodle it's a construction zone online a bit.
It is a construction zone.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
what the noodle
construction
is.
zone right
The noodle
now.
is
It's just
always a construction zone.
within like 6 months, it's gonna be drastically clean, smooth, streamlined. It's gonna be like, that block that got gentrified.
Right now I'm hearing that Marcy wants to gentrify the noodle,
I
and I'm
wanna gentrify it just a
not
little bit.
sure what she's talking about.
I just mean the website.
But the website,
It's a bit shanty.
but I don't know if I want it to be as smooth as she wants it to be. We're gonna see. I kind of like there being some sort of
I just want it to look less 1996.
form of the 90s. Metro PC. It's the Metro PCS survey
No.
for Tanika. She did a good job. I'm pressing 1 because she said my name. She gave me her name. It was Tanika. Metro PCS wants to know how the customer service representative did. Satisfied 1. My issue was absolutely resolved. They say, we just want to let you know you're doing great so far. They've asked me 4 questions. And I pressed 1 4 times. And they're like, you're doing great. It's automated. Stupid.
He goes, did the representative thank you for your business?
Working there must be awful. Likely to recommend Metro. I can't talk. Likely to reprimand Metro PCS. Alright, so just, check out the Nightly Noodle Monthly. It's a construction zone, but you can survey back issues and maybe buy one. Don't buy one if you don't want to, but you should.
Please buy one.
Yeah. We want to sell this to 40,000. We want 40,000 people to buy them for $0.25. No, $1.
The dollar is the new quarter.
Homeless guy asked me for $10. Yeah, I was like, hey, let me get $10. I was like, what? $10? Like, is that the going rate? And then he's like, okay, $5. Like, he's haggling with me. I was like, I'm not giving you anything.
This guy proposed to Eva on the street like a couple days ago. And he starts haggling with her too about like just the whole interaction. And he's like, why are you walking away? And she goes, why are you standing?
Yeah, he was like, why are you running? I go, why are you standing? I wasn't even running. I was literally like slowly walking down the steps back to my door. Like, I wasn't running at all. He's like, why are you running? Like,
He didn't say anything after that. He just walked away.
He smiled.
Well, he smiled. And then he left.
Can I get your number?
Can I get your number so I can marry you?
Okay. Subscribe if you like this video. Please give it a like if you liked it. And if you disliked it,